Hello. Welcome to the meal plan meal prep session. All right, we've got a session for creating custom meal planners for ladies so we can level up our nourishment for our fitness goals and all the beautiful things that we want to do. All right, so if you're here on the live chat, let me know if you'd like a custom meal planner to be created for you for Thanksgiving, for the upcoming new year, and it's for a 7-day meal planner. Let's get right to it. Hello. Welcome, Yusuf. Welcome. Hello, YouTube. Let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from. All right, so for Sunday, I am in the mood for, let's see, I'd like a porridge. But I'm also leaning to a shakshuka. But instead of a shakshuka, I will do an ovos ahogados, which is poached eggs and tomato sauce. I'll have that with fresh baked bread. Let's get that. All right, we've got shakshuka, which is a Mexican shakshuka, ovos ahogados with fresh baked bread. That would be for breakfast, nice, warm, and filling. For lunch, I'm thinking, what about if I do a stir fry? This would be a really nice millet and veggie stir fry. For dinner, it would be okra soup. Okra soup with fufu. If you don't know what fufu is, let me know. But if you do, let me know as well. All right. I don't mind repeating what I have on Monday. So on Sunday we've got ahogados for breakfast, millet and veggie stir fry for. Let me flip the screen on TikTok. Okay. On Monday, we'll have the same thing I had on Sunday. All right. Thank you so much for liking this live session. I wish I was able to pronounce your name. It's very beautiful. All right. On Monday, we are having the same thing. It will be an ovos ahogados. Ovos ahogados. Very delicious for breakfast with bread. And then lunch would also be the same thing. It will be a millet with veggie stir fry and some coleslaw on the side. All right, and then for dinner, I'll have okra soup again. I can never get tired of okra soup with fufu. All right, there it is. We've got Sunday ready. We've got Monday ready. On Tuesday, I'm thinking I'll be in the mood for something different and thinking what that would be. For Tuesday, I'm thinking, what would I like to have for breakfast on Tuesday? Porridge for breakfast. I'm going to have a sorghum and millet porridge. Okay. All the while as I'm creating these meal planners, I'm also thinking about making sure I'm having my fruits in the morning. So I'm not writing it down on it, but that's something I keep in mind. All right. And then for lunch, I can have some. Ooh. I'm thinking I'll have a bean and kale stew. Very saucy. So bean and kale stew / curry. Okay. And then for dinner, I'll have the okra soup again. So delicious. And normally I have my okra soup with fufu and I cook it with mackerel. For Wednesday, I'm going to have the porridge again because why not? Porridge is so good for you. Which of us on this live chat love porridge? Because porridge is one of my favorite recipes to have for breakfast. And let me know in the chat what kind of porridge you like, if porridge is your thing. Okay. I think at about this point, the okra soup would have been done. Hello, YouTube. Let me know in the chat if you'd like to have a meal planner created for you. This is my meal planner for the following week. So let me know in the chat if this is something you would like for you. Okay. For dinner, I am thinking maybe I'll have a lentil soup. Ooh, I came across this video on Pinterest for lentil meatballs. So I'm thinking that would be a great try. So instead of having the bean and kale stew and curry for lunch on Wednesday, I'll have the red lentil meatball. Thursday would be the same for breakfast. Breakfast would be a millet and sorghum porridge. All right. Welcome to all those tuning in on TikTok. Comment below if a meal planner is something that you're into. And if you are, I'll create a meal planner just for you. That way you don't have to think about creating a meal planner next week. It will be all done for you. And if you want a longer version, that's something I also offer. I do create 30-day meal planners, 14-day meal planners, and you can always book a consultation for us to talk about it further so you have it tailor-made just for you. Okay. I'm feeling like that red lentil ball situation is going to be a very tasty one. With hummus bowl. Hello, TikTok. Howdy. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know in the chat if you'd like a custom meal planner created for you. All right. Now. Yes. Okay, it's happening right now. Let me know before this live chat goes off in the next few minutes. So let me know right now if you'd like a meal planner. Let me know in the chat if you want a meal planner. Meal planner, hey, let me know in the chat if you want a meal planner. Coming right at you. La 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 la. Let me know if you want a meal planner. Doo-doo-doo. Let me know if you want a meal planner. Da-da-da. Counting down, waiting on you. YouTube, TikTok, I'm waiting on you. Let me know, because I'm almost done with my own meal planner. I've got a Friday and Saturday coming up. What do you think I should have for lunch on Saturday and on Friday and Saturday? I'd love your input on that. Let me know if you want a meal planner. Yeah. Let me know if you want a meal planner. Yeah. Let me know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let me know. Hey. Let me know if you want a meal planner. All right. Friday and Saturday, I really want to have a fantastic breakfast. I already had ovos, avocados with nice bread on Sunday and Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I had millet and sorghum porridge, which I do not get bored of eating. All right, TikTok, we're doing good. Be sure to share this live session. If you're here on YouTube as well, be sure to share this live session. Thank you very much. Okay, we've got Friday and Saturday left to be filled. And I'm thinking, what does a Friday breakfast sound like? What does that sound like? Would I like some bars that I can have with yogurt? Would I like a breakfast egg sandwich? You know what? I'll do that. Breakfast egg sandwich, you can never really go wrong with that. Do you agree? All right, let's do it. Egg and And since I have some roasted butternut squash in the fridge, I'm going to use that to make some butternut squash donuts. Mm-hmm. Let me know, let me know, let me know if you want a meal planner. We're almost there. This live session is going to end very soon since I have not received any requests yet. Dinner. I'm thinking, you know what? How about some chilaquiles? Because I think I'll still have some salsa verde left from the Monday meal I had for the Elvis Ahogados. So I'll have some chilaquiles and watch a movie for dinner on Friday. Chilaquiles. All right. So whatever leftover I had from the red lentil balls and hummus bowl, as well as the red and as well as the bean and kale stew, I'm going to use those toppings to make the chilaquiles. YouTube, TikTok, we got a few more minutes left. Let me know if you'd like a meal planner created just for you by yours truly. All right. That leaves me to just plan out for Saturday. And I think Saturday is going to be just like a nice mishmash in a beautiful way on Saturday. Okay. So let's see. You know what? Breakfast. How about egg and avocado sandwich before doing some last minute grocery shopping? Okay. Lunch would be. Ooh, what would I be in the mood for lunch? Um, Would I still have some of that stir fry left? I can turn it into a wrap. We'll have a wrap. Whatever the leftovers would be, would have a wrap. And then I also would like to have more of those chilaquiles on Saturday for dinner. Okay. Let's personalize this. Add in my snacks. Butternut squash donuts. Oh. And today is November 21st. I'll probably add in some plantains here so I can have my bean and kale stew with plantains, because plantains just make my life so much better. Like, absolutely better. Better. So much better. Okay, I also have plantains with the chilaquiles. Maybe not, because I'm having this corn tortilla chips I'll be making from scratch. All right. Well, that's it, y'all. Miss Fabian's Creative Phoebe Cooks meal plan for next week is complete. Now, to be very honest with you, this looks amazing. I will probably just create this for Thanksgiving week with some extras that I will probably think about creating on Thanksgiving. All right. Do you guys have any questions? Let me know in the chat if you'd like a meal planner created for you. Let me know if this is something you're interested in. Do you like meal planners? Do you create meal planners? Yes, no, maybe. Anyways, it was nice hanging out with you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Take care of your healthy, amazing selves and have a fantastic weekend. All right. And have fun creating your meal planners. Toodles!